be honest, our eyes have been through decades of life, and as we're getting older, it shows. The laughs, the late nights, the crying in the bathroom at prom, that 90s eyeliner that we definitely shouldn't have worn. Every moment has left its mark. But here's the thing, your eyes don't need to look dull, tired, heavy, or even smaller as we get older. Today I'm sharing you 5 eye-opening hacks that make your eyes appear brighter, lifted, and make you instantly look more awake, without trying to erase who you are. If we haven't met before, hi, I'm Jodi. I'm 55. Let's be midlife beauty besties and just build a community on the internet where it's our own little corner of encouragement, positivity, and a safe space to come and talk about the aging process. You know, as women in our 50s, especially my Gen X friends, we've spent a lifetime seeing the world through these exact eyes. These eyes have seen kids grown up, careers start and change, relationships evolve, heartbreaks heal, and joy finds its way back in. And somewhere along that journey, we stop being told how beautiful our eyes still are. Instead, we hear, "You look tired. Are you okay?" And my personal favorite, "Did you get enough sleep?" Meanwhile, we're thinking, "I slept fine. This is just what it is now." But it doesn't have to be, because mature eyes don't need fixing. They just need understanding and a few makeup hacks. They need techniques that honor our skin where it is today, not fight against it, and definitely not applying makeup the way our daughters and even granddaughters do, because it doesn't work. So today I'm giving you my 5 eye-opening hacks for mature skin that actually do work. No heavy contouring, no 20-year-old TikTok tricks, and no trends that highlight texture that we didn't ask for. Just real practical beauty techniques that lift, brighten, and enhance the eyes that we've earned. And hack number 1 gives you an instant lifted lid effect without any surgery, tape, or sorcery. So let's get into it. The lifted lid trick, instead of using a dark contour to carve out that curve or that crease in your eye, which is a typical standard way of doing our makeup, switch to a creamy blush that is more of that peachy pink tone and place it in that crease in the center of your eye. You just use enough on your finger, slightly put it in the center area, and blend it so that you're creating a little bit of a crease, but not nearly as dark or as deep. Then take your favorite concealer, little tiny bit on the back of your hand, use a little synthetic brush, and lightly carve out that lower brow bone just to give a little bit of light in the highest point of your under eyebrow. This works because it adds warmth, a soft lift, and a youthful awake look without adding texture. See the subtle difference that makes? And for a pulled together look, you can use that same blush right on your cheeks so that it all coordinates really nicely together. Think of this as our new Gen X facelift, where we're aging gracefully without the you know, that look that women in our generation are starting to get. I'm not against any surgeries. Do whatever you think makes you feel the most beautiful. I do have to say that recently there was a picture of Meryl Streep and my husband said, "Wow, doesn't she look beautiful? She's just a more mature, beautiful woman without a crazy pulled back face." And I thought, he's absolutely right. The look of aging gracefully is so beautiful. Maybe it took this crazy pulled back Instagram face to get so extreme for us to really appreciate what a naturally aging face looks like. I mean, if that's what it took, it's what it took. I'm just glad that we are arriving where we are, that aging gracefully is recognized as beautiful, because it is. Now, hack number 2 is one that I know I need myself, and that is to stay away from a heavy dark eyeliner on the top of our lids, because it does have a tendency to make your eye look more heavy and pulled down. And I am definitely guilty of that look. Instead, take a small angled brush. This is BK Beauty 208. I'll link all these products down below. Opt for a dark brown eyeshadow and slightly smudge that right at your lash line. You could tightline here with a waterproof eyeliner. That also does the trick. I just find that as I get older, a dark brown pushed right up at my lash line makes a huge difference. We've lost lashes as we've gotten older, so you have a little bit more skin showing through each lash, emphasizing the gaps between your lashes. So a small brush, dark eyeliner, really pushed up and wiggling into those lashes, fills in that gap, gives you some dimension and an automatic lift to the eyes. It adds definition to the eyes without closing them off or creating droopy edges. Now, number 3 is to chill your eye cream. And for me, some days I just need to chill out. Keep your eye creams and serums in the fridge so they stay cool. The coolness helps to reduce any puffiness. And then I like to keep my roller in the freezer. It's just a nice way of keeping it extra cold. It helps depuff any of this puffy area. As that puffiness is reduced and you increase circulation, this whole eye area looks more defined, giving your eyes a more awake and lifted look. Now, I carry puffiness on this eye. This eye is sunk in. It's just hereditary, I suppose. I don't know. But I have both problems. I have a hollowness on one side. If you suffer from hollowness under your eyes like I do, I will link a video at the end of this one that helps give you some tips and tricks to work with that hollowness. If you've got puffiness like I do, then again, using eye creams that are cold and a really cold depuffer in the morning is a great trick. This time of the year, people also like to put their whole face in ice cold water. That really does give your skin a reduced puffiness look, increases your circulation, and the people that do it absolutely swear by it. Tip number 4 is the lifted lash look. Now, currently what we probably do is curl our lashes, or maybe you don't curl them at all, and then go in with your mascara. Not a bad routine. I've talked about it several times on my channel. That's how I used to do my makeup. But for a awake, lifted look, apply your mascara first, allow it to get tacky, then curl your lashes. It works because the tacky texture holds your curl better. And you want to aim for your curl to be up and outward. You don't want to do this while your mascara is still wet because you'll create clumps. Tip number 5 is to strategically brighten your eye in the inner corner and in your waterline. Now, what I mean by that is getting a color that is more close to a nude. This is the Makeup Forever. Again, I will link all these down below, but you want a color that is nude and not too white. If it's too white, it will look, dare I say, clownish, crazy. It just won't look good at all. So see the difference in those two? You really want more of a skin tone. And then what you'll want to do is take that and brighten up that inner corner, just a little tiny V, and then your waterline on your lower lashes. As we age, that loses color. It gets a little bit more red, almost translucent on some people. The nude shade pencil adds definition to your eyes, brightens them up, and makes them appear a little larger. The one I'm using is Boundless Bisque by Makeup Forever. Another one I like is Smashbox, and this is in the shade Bare. It comes out, so gotta be careful with that. But you can see that's what Bare looks like. I would recommend staying away from the white. It just is a little too artificial looking or overdone, like you tried way too hard. See the subtle change that you get by adding that nude eyeliner to your waterline? It just gives a little bit of an instantly bright, lifted, I'm more awake. Please don't ask me if I didn't get enough sleep, because this time of the year, I probably didn't. And for a little extra sparkle, you can add a little bit of shimmer or a light color. This is the Natasha Denona Eye Sculpt palette in Soft, if you're wondering. And just brighten up that outer corner, give it a little lift. And the inner corner. And there you go. 5 easy steps to giving your eye a more awake, bright look without, oh, I probably shouldn't pull these out yet because I need to fix this other eye, because that's not the look I'm going for today. You guys, real quick, I do want to mention, I'm not trying to sell you anything, but if you are older, like I am, and you tend to be more cold, I wore this sweatshirt today because I wanted to remember to tell you guys. I ordered this off of Temu. I wasn't sure I was going to order off of Temu because I thought it was kind of like Shein, and I don't want to support Shein. But Temu is more like Amazon. It's a marketplace where it supports a lot of small businesses. So I did order this sweatshirt, and I have since ordered 2 more because this sweatshirt, I'm going to do it without, it's lined underneath. It is the most comfortable warm sweatshirt. I bought it in gray, and I have a red one coming. And it's just the only logo on it is this little mountain thing, which is fine. It's cute. So comfortable. So warm and cozy. So if you are looking for a warm, cozy sweatshirt that has some lining in it, I think they were like under $12 or something. I'll link those down below. All right, well, I need to fix this other eye. Here's the video to help you with the hollowness. I'm going to go take off this eye and fix it because it looks old and tired and I need it to look more awake, especially this time of the year. I've got another Good Friday face off coming up before the end of the year, so be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss that. And of course, like this video and hype it too. I mean, why not? Give me a little Christmas present by hyping the video. That would be awesome. Thanks guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.